SEO results take 3 to 6 months. That's it. And now is your turn. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. Don't go or you'll literally kill the video retention. And also if you stay, you're gonna know all the answers about how long SEO results take. And most importantly, I'm gonna give you the weapons you need to talk to an SEO agency and truly understand if they're legit or not. So let's get to it. So in general, if an agency tells you how long it's gonna take to get SEO results, you have to run away. Alex, you just told me how long it takes. That's because the crucial thing is what's the motive before the statement made. If the motive is sales, the agency is just trying to close a client and they're gonna say whatever they have to say to make you happy and actually sign with them. That's when you truly run away. The great thing is that you can actually cross-check what's the motive. Is it this one or is it truth? So how can you know that their statement is based on truth? Super simple. You make them show you true results. SEO results can be easily seen in the tool called Google Search Console, like you can see here with a client of mine. If that doesn't work, Google Analytics, you can show them and you can tell them to sort by organic traffic. As you can see here is going up for my client. And if the agency says, oh, I cannot show you this is private, don't worry, because there's actually public data. So you can ask them for actual websites of projects they've worked on. And in a tool like Ahrefs, which is a premium tool, but I'll give you the free version, you can see the organic traffic of that website basically without access, to Google Search Console and their own private stuff. And this is completely public. You can see for my client of mine, since we started working here, it's absolutely insane, the traffic spike basically. I'll tell you something about me. I'm the most safe investor that there is out there. For example, for my own agency, when I do business and I need to hire people, a video editor, an ads person, or I need to invest in anything, I am absolutely a menace. I ask the most questions, I ask for the most proof, I ask for absolutely everything. And that's what you should do as well to me and to any SEO agency. So that's why with my agency, I don't want to be a hypocrite and then use all these techniques to close clients. I just want to imagine a client of mine would be me, and everything I would tell myself, I would ask to myself to actually prove that the SEO results are real. And let me untap a secret for all SEO agencies that they might not want me to tell you, but it's important that you know. They always have clients that they can show results for. Don't let them tell you, no, I cannot show any past results, it's all private. It's not real. They always have either a project that the client doesn't care about showing results, or they should even have their own projects that they can actually show results for. So the learning point is, if they don't show you results in any way, regardless of the reason, even if it shows convincing, like I swear I have results, but like I cannot really show you, go away. There's so many agencies out there, like you'll find a good one that will show you results, so you're safer when you invest with them. The best two ways, honestly, is Google Search Console and Google Analytics, because let's say if they show you with a call, which is again the safest way to see the results because it's live, they cannot, trick a video or whatever like that. There's no way that you can trick this basically. Like they can move it around, they cannot do Photoshop or editing or whatever. And if you see all of this, it truly means that they have access to the tool. You cannot get, only if you have true access to the project. Up here, you can actually see this. And the same in Google Analytics. You can do all of this and you can tell them to go to user acquisition and check organic traffic instead of all the traffic. That's an important one. They could show you all the traffic and you see it going up, for example, imagine here, but that traffic could actually come from ads, not from them, from someone else. So they're kind of tricking you. So you want to say, no. Let's filter by organic traffic. That's what you take care of. That's how you're going to help me. So if we do that with my client right here, you can see right away organic traffic since we started is going up a lot, big time. If they don't have access for that, but they can give you the website, we are in less safe territory because they can perfectly get a website that they can see has SEO results and give it to you and say, oh, we did this, when like they didn't, like you don't know if they did it or not. You see, I'm like super skeptical, but like it's really important that you know this. So if you have Ahrefs, you can put that website and go to organic traffic and you can see the spike. Or if you don't have Ahrefs, which is I'm pretty sure you don't have it, it's quite expensive. They do have a free tool here, so you can ask them for the actual project they worked on. And all you have to do is get the website there, put it there, check traffic, and you won't be able to see the traffic over time. That's a bit of a problem, but at least you'll be able to check what traffic they have right now. Actually, yeah, you can see over time, but just a few months actually. So you can see the spike, but you can see the traffic and you can cross-check what they said. They might have told you, oh, we reach, 50,000 people a month in the website. And when you check here, you're like, that's not quite true, okay? So you are protecting yourself here. Now, the second way you can get tricked is what are actually SEO results? There's two types of SEO results. How much traffic you've gotten And then the second one is how many conversions that traffic has gotten you. That's the important one. That's money, profit in the pocket. But you cannot have one without the other. So the first thing that an SEO agency should do is bring more traffic to your website. And this can look different ways. For example, sometimes more traffic, which is the blue one right here, you can see this amount of clicks coming daily from Google, basically. You can see that at the beginning, it could be a bit slow, and then it can increase little by little, and then it can increase a lot and go down a lot, and then go up a lot. It could be sort of all over the place, or you might see results where nothing much is happening and suddenly you get a huge spike. Although technically you could say, well, this is better, right? Because we got more people faster. The most important thing is that over time, you are increasing the traffic. So don't expect only this and don't think this is SEO results only, because SEO results can come this way or they can come this way. But the important thing is that you see a trend going up over time. It could be with the daily view or it could be with the monthly view. Normally it's easier to see with the monthly view here. There it is. You can see more clearly now that you got a lot of clicks. And obviously this is a big amount, 50,000 people in the website from Google. Okay, so you can see it's going up sharply. Now, staying in this first type of results, this is somewhere where people get tricked all the time and it's super easy to check. All you have to do is ask a question to the SEO agency. And it's this. A lot of times the traffic, whether it's this type of traffic or the sharp type of traffic, you might see it, right? And you might see it there and it's great. But from what type of pages is this increase in traffic coming from? If this increase in traffic is coming only from blogs, so blog pages, you should be a bit skeptical because blog pages are easier to rank for. It doesn't mean it's easy, but it's easier. And the problem with that is that the quality of the traffic you get in those pages is not as high because people are not ready to buy. They are in the top of the funnel looking for information and they're going to go in. If they even go in now with AI answers, all that, but they'll go in, they read the information and go, and that's it. So you want to make sure that when they show you that increase in traffic, so it must be there, that it also comes from transactional pages. This is a transactional strategy I did for my client, fuel delivery, different types of fuel in different locations, and this is what we call transactional pages. So you want to tell the agency, can you show me where this increase is coming from what type of pages? Is it coming only from informational pages or also from transactionals? And they should be able to show you exactly that, transactional pages that have gotten a traffic increase. And the second type of SEO results is an actual increase in conversions coming from SEO traffic. If I'm being honest, this one is a little bit more tricky to actually show you from an agency perspective because the data here tends to be more private. It's actually sort of showing how much money the client is making. So if the agency can, what they should show you is the Google Analytics, and they should actually go to engagement and events. So depending on the project, a conversion might be named differently. So if it's in e-commerce, normally it's under purchase. But if it's another type of client, let's say a real estate agency, there's no one actually buying something. So it's normally like a form submit, for example. So you tell them, show me the conversions. There it is. And it should look something like this going up. But remember what I told you in the first chapter, this could come from SEO, or it could be from ads or from anywhere. So you tell them, not all users. I want to see only from organic users. So unclick that, and now you see all the data only for SEO traffic. And there it is. The purchases have been going up quite a lot, basically. And SEO basically is bringing conversions, purchases to my client's e-commerce. I don't want to do the other agencies dirty. I honestly know that this, with some clients, it's just not possible to show. So sometimes you're going to have to trust them that they tell you, yeah, we got 50% more conversions in X amount of time or whatever. But at least you know that you know what to ask. You're like, okay, show me here and so on. And they might tell you no. But like I told you, regardless with conversions, they must always have a project that can show you. And if you see here, you're just seeing the thing go up. You already understood they went to conversions, they went to, whatever the conversion name is, organic data, the time frame, and you see it going up. It's not technically showing any client data, any amount of dollars or information that shouldn't be seen. So they can actually, if they give you that excuse, I cannot show this, you're like, I just want to see the line go up, basically, okay? So you can put them in the spot. Hopefully they don't hate me too much by saying this. And what you want to ask them as well and cross-check is, what are they doing to actually increase their conversions? Because as I mentioned here on my website, one thing SEOs can do is actually increase the quality of the people that actually come to the website. So for example, with my client here, we're bringing traffic, but we wanted to bring higher quality people that we know that there's a high chance they're going to buy and spend more. So I did a lot of brainstorming with the client to actually go and cross-check ideas that we could predict those people are searching and create pages for them. So these are the kinds of case studies you want to ask them about and see if they even know that they should do that. And if they know they should do that, basically, how would they do it? One thing to keep in mind as well is that informational pages can actually bring conversions. For example, with my client here, this was an informational page. We're not trying to sell. Google was not showing pages that were selling. It was true information. But if you can see, this is like super smart because it's an informational page, but they're asking directly on how to join a football academy. My client was a football academy, so we gave everyone the help. You get scouted, you get an agent, you contact clubs, or you join our academy. And this page literally made the business. This is an old client I started when I started doing SEO, basically like 2019 or so. And, I was doing just a small thing. I didn't even know so much SEO. We didn't get a lot of traffic. But when we created this page, it exploded. The amount of traffic was crazy, but the conversions as well. So the owner was able to actually create a full academy because at the beginning we was just like, let's just get some kids together, teach them some football. And he brought people from all over the world because this page was ranking all over the world. Okay, that's all great, but why do the results take so long? Results take so long because Google wants it to be like that, basically. Google has always wanted that the user, when they search a keyword, they get the answer that they want as soon as possible. Think about it. If you were to search something here and you didn't get the answers, you got like how to get into a tennis academy, or a result was ranking here that was telling you like, join the academy. This is what it costs. Like, I'm not looking to buy now. I just want to know. I'm looking for information. Believe it or not, people would stop using Google because people are not getting what they want. So Google is super skeptical from the beginning, from like 1999 and when Google started, on what's ranking. So he only ranks content that's super valuable, that is authoritative, that he trusts that it's a real business and a real website behind it, and that technically it can access that content. And that's the key point. So you first have to find what people are searching. Then you need to create valuable content, which takes a lot of time. It needs to be authoritative, and then the whole technical part of your website needs to be correct. And only then you make your page live. And at that moment, Google knows your page is live, it needs to go and crawl it and find it. Then it needs to decide if it's worth it to be in Google. And if they do, then what they'll do is this thing called they'll index it. So you can see it's not a straightforward process that you just do something quick and then Google sees it really quick. It takes time to do things, and then it takes time for Google to see it and actually show it in Google. And another key point is that to make Google trust you, you actually need to create a lot of pages. So now, not only the whole process takes time, but you need to do it for some time and create pages while doing that process to actually fully trust you. So you can see many times with my clients, we have hundreds and hundreds of SEO pages. This is super key that you understand because it's the concept of SEO. You need to remember that SEO is a race against your competitors. So your results are relative to someone else. Now AI is getting crazy, so it's really not anymore about positions. In the past, it used to be this. So it's like position 1, 2, 3, and so on. But the logic prevails. Here's my client. I might have done all those things well, content, technical, trust, everything is good. However, we have a competitor, the PremierLeague.com, the actual Premier League, that is way more authoritative. Not only because of time, it's like way longer than my website has been created for, but the authoritative is unmatchable. No one will ever match the Premier League's authority. They have more money, just more time, better SEO. So that means that it's normally going to take a lot of time to actually outrank them. So when you consider if SEO results are coming, how long they're taking, don't put the focus only on the website and what's being done, but also relative to competitors. When you start doing SEO, you should understand your competitors, how big they are, how long they've been doing it for, what budgets do they have, to actually give enough breathing space and enough time for the SEO results to do their thing, to give the agency a bit of time. Now I'm doing a favor to any agency you might see in the future to actually say, guys, give the agency some time. But it's not all bad news, because here's the absolute magic of SEO and why you should invest. SEO results not only increase, but they compound. That's the key word. Compounding results. If you don't understand compounding, it's super clear to understand it with something not related to SEO, which is investing. It will take just a minute. Let's say you invest $5,000 a month for 1 year in something that gives you 12% return on investment. You will see that after 1 year, you have $60,000. But if we do 2 years now, you would think, oh, I'm going to have double, right? 120,000. But that's not true. It's 127,000. It is separating. Now let's do 10. We're giving more time to the investment. We're giving more time to the SEO results to actually do their thing. We'll calculate it. And look at this. We would have, if we just count what we invested, 600,000, but over time, it has been compounding to literally almost double. And in the SEO world, it's translated this way. You can see here the results are going higher and higher and higher every time. And many times the increase is even sharper than the beginning increase that we had. And this is because of two reasons. First of all, each SEO page that we create can bring us results. So if we create more pages, the results will start to add to each other, right? So if we only had created this one, we would have 37 clicks, 37,000 over some time. But if we create this one, now it's 37,000 plus 26,000 and 23 and 18 and so on, okay? So that is adding to each other. But here's where the sprinkle compounding magic happens. As I mentioned in the last chapter, the more pages you create, the more Google's gonna trust you. And by trusting you more, the more each individual page that you have is gonna actually work better. So if we had created only this page, it got 37,000 because the page was valuable, was accessible, and Google could find it basically. But now that we created 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a lot of articles, each one brings its own results. But the fact we created these other articles is making this other article work better. And the proof of this is in the pudding basically. You can see the article that I was mentioning, the 37,000 one, started to go up. And here it went up, and I have not touched this article at all. I didn't do anything to it. So I didn't make it more accessible. I didn't improve the content, but why is it going up? It's going up over time, you can see it's going up and more. It doesn't stop. And that's because Google trusts us because we're creating other pages. Compounding magic. So if you want me to take care of your SEO and you want to grill me with all these questions I told you to grill agencies with, the link for my 4 SEO plans is in the description. And if you like this video, let me know because it's a little bit different. And next week I have another one quite similar, which is what questions should you ask an SEO agency? I went through it a little bit with this one, but this one specifically on any other question that is not only related to results. And now it's your turn. Let's go.